Oh. The only thing I think I'm going to find a bit annoying about this is my head's there and quite close to the top of this. However, it's very nesty. It feels very much like a cosy little nest. So I've got my pup sleeping bag again, which I used last time we were out, and I've got my down Zephyrback blanket inside. And I think with the clothes that I'm going to wear, I think I'll be warm enough like I was last time. I'm on top of my termite mat, which I actually really like. It's really comfortable. And if you remember last time I was out, I had some underlay underneath the bed. You can see it there, that white closed cell underlay. What I've done is I've put it inside a British Army bivvy bag, just to create a bit of extra, just to bind it really, hold it together. And there's another pillow under there, which is a self-inflating pillow, show pillow. It's called. So yeah, I think that's all right. I quite like that. It's a lot more compact than some of the other tents.
Did you get caught on that little peggy peg? Hey? There you go. You're okay now. Dad made it better. Yes, he has, yes.
She looks quite happy now, doesn't she?
She does.
Just got the British Army Basha set up when the bloody wind dropped out. It was just like I was just joking with Ains because like I watch a lot of YouTube videos of campers and stuff, and I just think some of their stuff looks really cool and they make it look really tidy. None of my stuff ever looks pretty, but it's functional. So there's a crivet, yeah, that's right, a little special walking pole there. I brought one of those with me just to give it a walk out, really. A walk out?
Oh.
What am I talking about?
What are you getting? You're doing like I do.
Talking gibberish.
Gibberish.
Ains has made beverages, which is a bit of a first. Now he's got his own little stove. So yeah, I weighted that down. This Basha didn't have any tie-ons on it, tie-ups, so I've just tied a few things on it and I've created a ridge line here.
What's the name of that knot pal that you've made?
I can't remember the name of these knots. There's nice little grippy ones.
Grip knot?
It's
Like a slip knot, but a grip knot?
it's something along those lines, yeah. It's not a monkey's fist, but it looks like a little fist. There is a knot called a monkey's fist.
There's a dildo called monkey's fist.
Well, we're not going into that, but not. And you might like my little peg here. Do you like my little tent peg? Which is a spruce bit of deadfall. So yeah, we're all set up quite nicely here. Nice little barrier to shield us, and then also a little bit of camo from the Basha. All good.
And I'm not extremely fat. I've just put on...
Extra layers.
Well, no, this was my dad's old jacket, and I found it, so I thought, seeing he's somewhere floating up there in the universe, I'll stick it on in respect. We've got some clip flops.
We're just going for a little meander. We're going to walk up the road and see if our campsite is visible. I've decided that this weekend I'm going to stick with using the little mic that's on top of here and see how the sound quality turns out. I do love the sound quality when you use sort of like a lavalier or an additional audio source. I think well, the clarity is just much better when I'm not stumbling over my words, that is. But yeah, I just thought it makes editing harder, so I want to just try this weekend, see what this is like, and see if it's workable, see if I'm happy with it. Because if I'm not, I'll go back. This is actually quite a steep ravine here where we camp. Go on then, Neat. And it's quite a sharp drop. I do love this area. I love this area so much. Some fresh green growth there. Look at that. Look. I wonder what that's going to come up as. And it looks like this is kind of path-like along here where I'm actually stood. Nita seems to be enjoying having a look anyway. Hang on, whoa, hey. Hang on, you've got snagged. Oh, thank you. Nice, must be hungry. Talking of hungry. Hello, campers. Hello. I'm making a curry. I've just cooked the chicken off. It's not going to be a traditional curry in any stretch of the imagination. It'll just be a spicy, more like a spicy mash. So I put some noodles in. The chicken's cooked off. I'm just cooking that up a bit more. I'm actually using a brand new little gas stove, a Vango stove that I got from Go Outdoors. These are really expensive, these. I've got an adapter for this, so you can use those slimmer gas canisters, which work out about a quarter of the price of these. It's ridiculous.
How much are they?
No, those are about £4 a can. And they've got the same in as... They contain the same amount of gas as one of those. Those things are a right fleece.
Is that from Go Outdoors?
It was, yeah, that's actually Go Outdoors brand.
Go Outdoors, you're fleecing the public with your gas.
So what I'm going to add to this, once the noodles are kind of up to speed, is I've got some curried chickpeas here. And I've also got some tapa dal. So this is what I say, it's not going to be a traditional curry in any sense. It's meant to be a hearty campsite meal.
That orange box, did Jaffa cakes come in that?
What should we say to them, campers?
It looks like a Jaffa cake box.
Here we go, almost ready. I've got to admit, it's not the prettiest looking curry I've ever made, but actually it's got some taste to it.
It's going to look prettier going in than it is coming out.
There is that, yes. Fine dining.
Al fresco style.
Al fresco style. Yeah, it's gone now. That doesn't look very pretty because, well, Nita's had her head in there, haven't you, love, eh? Been clearing the bowl out. oldest friend is on classic campfire food. What are you having, Ains?
I'm having foie gras.
Foie gras, you say?
Yeah, sausage foie gras.
Sausage foie gras.
And specially barbecued beef flavoured noodles that have been rolled on the thighs of an Asian 80-year-old man.
Nice.
From Bradford.
They sound very appetising.
I don't know about that.
Neither do I.
Foie gras sausages, maybe.
Yes. Went out of date in 1919.
Yeah. No, 23rd of the 20.
It's alright, folks. Reading's not his strong point.
23rd of the 6th, 1964. They went out of date.
Nice.
Yeah.
So a few years before you were born.
Oh, many years before I was born.
Hell yeah, let's get some SIZZLE! Woohoo! Oh, let's close that off, seal that up. Let that cook proper. Proper good. 3 squash cans to go in the bag.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, we've got a rubbish bag because we're good, responsible campers. That's going to be proper filthy. Cooked on the fryer. Evening campers. Well, we ate the belly pork and we're just currently chilling out by the fire, which is very nice. The temperature is dropping. Did you say it dropped down to about 8 on there?
Yeah, it's 8 at the moment.
So it's showing us about 8 degrees at the moment. Nita's decided that I'm the current source of heat, so she's currently leeching mine. And also adding a bit to mine too.
And then
to
we'll
be fair.
return it once it's leached.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And I've got, what time is it now?
It is 1935.
It's the year 1935.
And it's 7:30.
And it's 7:30 PM in the year 1935. And it's about, well, it's getting a bit chillier.
Yeah.
It's not going to, I don't think it's going to be as chilly as it was last time. It doesn't feel,
No.
it doesn't feel like it's going to drop way below freezing.
I mean, looking at forecast, we're sort of looking. It's going to drop to 1 degree centigrade.
Yeah, it said that last time we got below, didn't it? So,
It did, yeah. 3 centigrade up to 11 o'clock. Around about there, and then drop from 1 to 1 degree about 2 till 5.
Right. So it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be as bad as last time. We're both in cold tents this time, in the sense that I haven't got the stove.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. And to be honest with you, in some respects, I'm actually quite glad, because as much as that was a bit of a little bit of a heat boon, it was a faff having to continuously restoke it.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, so we're just doing pod sleeping bags. You've got your fleecy blanket in yours, haven't you? Or you will have, and the dog.
Over the top at the moment.
At the moment, yeah. And I've got that Zephyr back down blanket in mine, and I was warm with that last time. And have you layered up as well? Are you layered up?
Only up top.
Only up top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, I've got my jeggings on again underneath my crag hoppers, and I've got about new top from oldest friend and about 2-3 t-shirts underneath there. So
I've just got my jeans on because my walking trousers have gone for repair.
yes,
So I've had to wear these.
he's had to put a new zip in him because he keeps busting out. He's so big in that area.
Yeah. That's actually accurate.
But yeah, we're just chilling out at the moment. We've drunk all the booze. It's just tea left now, so we're into the boring bits. So it looks like I might be bringing you back in the morning. Evening campers. So I'm tucked up in my tent and it's quite cosy at the moment. Just made myself a hot chocolate. Didn't make Ains one, no, because I only had the one sachet. So he's gone off to his own tent to sulk. He was going to give me a cuddle, but he decided against it. You see, now he don't want hot chocolate. It's weird that, isn't it? A struggle cuddle. Yeah, I like it when people resist. I like a bit of a fight with my cuddles. So I know we're all a bit the same. But yeah, so I'm just testing out this light actually. I've got a light on the Osmo just to give it a bit of backlight so that you can actually see me in the dark. And it's not dark yet, but it's getting that way. So yeah, going to do a bit of reading. Got my Kindle with me. And just generally relax. Morning. So the thermometer says it's about -2. I don't think that's necessarily true. It doesn't feel like -2. I've been toasty warm in here tonight. I'll let you know what I think about this Bobcat a bit later on, but yeah, I've slept really well. Don't know whether you can see that, but it's here. Look. Bit of condensation. I think we're going to have a cup of coffee. Your tent looks like it's on fire. Hello. Morning campers. As you can see, it's a lovely morning. Nice bit of blue sky. Thermometer is currently showing it around 0/2 degrees. It did get down to about -2 in the night. Well, early hours of this morning it went through -2, -1, and there is a very mild frost out here. But it's warming up now. Second coffee's on the go. Oldest friend has just disappeared into the woods. Do campers crap in the woods? I believe they do.
What are you going to do?
That'll do.
I was going to be cheesy and do a... Alright. Yeah.
I think that'll do for the setup.
No,
It just goes to show how daft we are.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think of this OEX Racoon 2.1 Ains? How did you get on with it?
Well, it's a good tent. There is ample room for somebody who's tall, 6'2" plus. 220 pounds of romping, stomping, all round female satisfaction, Olympic bronzed, godlike figure. But enough about Carlos. Back to the tent. Yeah.
Go on then. What do you like about it and what don't you like about it?
Obviously, I like the space.
Yeah.
We all like our space, and this comes in oodles of it. Sufficient
Oodles?
Oodles, yeah. Noodles and oodles.
I think they should use that in the marketing.
Yeah, oodles of space. I like the fact that it's called Racoon, which is
Very Guardians of the Galaxy.
very Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. So,
I think they should call it Rabbit.
yeah, yeah.
The Rabbit 2.1.
They should bring out a Thor and a rabbit.
And a rabbit.
Yeah. I like the space that we've got with.
You've just got good open door space, haven't you?
Good open door space.
Although
So-
you haven't got much of a vestibule.
No, we haven't got much of a hallway. A vestibule. So there is ample space there for airing.
And of course, if you need to air the inside, you can just open both doors, can't
Open
you?
both doors, yeah. So it's a nice amount of space, and obviously, you know, if there's two of you and you're just wanting to sit and chill and look at what's going on around you, you can do. Obviously, there is a bit of moisture in here. In fact,
Right.
there's quite a lot.
What, on the interior of the tent?
Yeah, if you can,
Right, yeah.
because it's
Oh
touched.
my, there's a lot in there actually. I don't know whether we can capture that. There's a lot of condensation built up on the inside here,
Yeah.
and a lot actually on the top of the inner tent.
Now, has it touched? I'm wondering whether it's sort of transferred through.
I think it has.
Right.
Yeah,
Now that could be because I haven't
because you haven't pegged out the sides.
pegged out it fully.
Yeah,
So don't take that as a
bad thing.
bad thing, because it's the first time setting up, and when I do it again, I'll peg out it fully, and
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Because you don't need to peg it out fully unless it's really windy.
Yeah. However,
However,
pegging out fully might be the thing that keeps the condensation off.
exactly.
Yeah, because it's quite. Mind you, I mean, you'd expect sometimes to get a bit on the inner.
Yeah.
That's just standard. But on the outer, on the inside of the outer.
Yeah.
But to get it actually on the inner is rare, which is why you have a double skin tent.
Yeah.
So yeah, it might be that it probably is that it's touched,
That it's touched. Yeah.
because it's just been a little bit saggy.
Touched cloth.
Touch cloth. But overall,
yeah, I like it.
so
Set
does
it-
Pooch.
So does Pooch. Yeah. Setup time 10 minutes.
Yeah, about
First
that
go.
one.
One thing you've got to be aware of though, and what people have done, is where the pole goes in there,
Yeah, at the bottom.
it doesn't go in the opposite side. It goes in there and in here, so it goes in the
Right,
same
okay.
side.
So it crescents
It crescents.
around to the same side,
Yeah.
rather than going across the tent. Right. Okay.
So when you're
That's good
setting
to
it
know.
up, imagine it as a circle.
Yeah.
Your tent's here, and then the circle there, and then they cross over
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Looking at it, you wouldn't know that actually from the
No,
from
because
with
the
it
first
set up.
the first time I set it up, I did it that
Crossways.
way. So if I take
Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
if I take this off,
Yeah. So yeah, that's actually quite intriguing, because I would have thought that they actually crossed over
yeah,
one side to the other, but they don't. Right, okay, good to know.
you can
Look at that. I think we're going to have to sort of stick around for a few minutes and air that
Yeah,
before
See.
you pack it away, otherwise you'll end up with the Dave Starkey tent.
yeah. It'll end up starked.
Right, while you've thought that out for a second, I'll just have a quick whip through the Bobcat. Now, as I was saying to Ainsley this morning with this Bobcat, it is a little bit like a coffin inside. However, it did make it quite compact, and it felt comfortable to sleep in. The pillow didn't go anywhere because there was nowhere for it to go. There was no sliding room. And a little bit like Ains, I have found mine to be drier on the inside than Ains has with his, except for on the back panel. The back panel got a bit damp, and the inner of the back panel got a bit damp. However, let me just show you one of the issues here is, because this is on a little bit of a hill, I've not been able to get kind of like it really kind of taut here. and so consequently I think the outer is closer to the inner than it would be normally on more level ground. Overall though, I think it's great. I do think I'll be more comfortable with this if I went hiking as a hiking tent. Quick setup, single pole, very little faff, and lightweight. Yeah, so I do think this would be more suitable for hiking and less suitable for sort of like kind of day camping, that kind of thing. But overall, actually I quite like the tent. Pretty good. Right, so we're just packing up now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any comments, any suggestions, especially with this Racoon with the interior, because Ains was just saying there's quite a bit of moisture on the poles too. He's got a little bit of concern. So if you've got any experience with this, by all means drop them in the comments. And
or even on my own channel.
And yeah, or even on his own channel, because he's got his own channel. I'll put a link below. Oh look, I'm doing that thing where you put a link below to Wit Wilsey. And yeah, as I say, this is it. We're wrapping up. If you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's up to you. And then if you subscribe to the channel and hit the little notification bell when I've uploaded anything else, you'll just get a notification from YouTube. Costs you nothing. Right, catch you later.
Did you get me in background?
What were you doing?
I'm just doing that.
What are you doing?